So that made people think that this is just another form of energy. Because if you add this to your energy balance, there is no reason to go on apologizing for the law of conservation of energy. Law of conservation of energy is not in fact violated even in the inelastic collision if you include heat as a form of energy. And the conversion factor is 4.2 joules per calorie. But the question is, what right do you have to call it energy? Energy, we think, primarily, when you say somebody's energetic, you mean that someone's running around mindlessly back and forth. Right? Energy is associated with motion. These two cars were moving, and we have every right to say they have energy. How about potential energy? Well, if this car starts climbing up the hill and slows down, we think it's got potential. And you let it go, it'll come back and give you the kinetic energy. So most people's idea of energy is just kinetic energy. That is lost. And yet you get calories in return, so you ask yourself, what can it be? Well, the correct answer to that came only when we understood that everything is made up of atoms. Once you grant that everything is made up of atoms, then it turns out that kinetic energy of atoms is what we call heat. But you've got to be very careful. Take a tank full of gas. I throw it at you. That whole tank is moving. That's not what I call heat. Okay? That motion you can see. I'm talking about a tank of gas that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Yet it got motional energy because the little guys are going back and forth. So what we will find, this is what I'm going to show you next time, is that if you kept track of the kinetic energy of every single molecule in this car, every single molecule in that car, before and after, and you added them up, you will get exactly the same number. The only difference will be, originally the car has got global common velocity, macroscopic velocity you can see. On top of it, it's got random motion of the molecules that make up the car. So does the other car. When they slam together, the macroscopic motion is completely